What's going on, guys? Coming at you with the beginner's Feral Druid solo shuffle guide. This guide will help you get from 0 rating to 1600. We'll be going over the talents you should be using, your general rotation, priority and matchups. Also, I have some extra tips thrown in there to help you climb a little bit so you can go from that 0 rating Feral Druid to a hero in no time. Let's get into it. This is what your solo shuffle talent build will look like. These talents all have to do with applying bleeds in a radius, as your main game plan will be to apply all bleeds to all of your opponents as close as possible. Now your honor talents are all situational. We'll kind of go over those more in the tips section, but for now if you need to pause the video and take down these talents, I would do so. We'll move on to the next part. You want to start with Tiger's Fury, which generates energy and a rake stun from stealth. Use Feral Frenzy to build combo points and spread Primal Wrath and Thrash. You will use all your charges of Brutal Slash to continue generating combo points and making sure that you maintain your bleeds on at least your target, but your main goal is to spread the bleeds around to get maximum damage. You can pair this strategy with your main cooldown, Incarnation, to do huge amounts of damage to the whole enemy team. You can also take advantage of the bite procs you get from your Primal Wrath bleeds, and Blood Talons buffs your abilities when it procs. Pay attention to your procs as they will help alleviate gaps in your rotation. Small tip, your positioning does matter when cleaving. Make sure that you are in between enemies and not right on top of one if you want to spread bleeds optimally. When I mention priority and matchups, I'm asking you to use your knowledge of the game and what you know about your class. Feral Druid does well in the melee cleave comps because they can easily spread bleeds around. If you are against a caster comp, things get a bit more tricky, as you will have to pay attention to who is close and how you can spread your bleeds the best way while being kited. Feral Druid have great matchups in mages and hunters because they can shift out of roots and snares while being able to instantly cast roots due to a passive talent called Predatory Swiftness. Feral Druid is in a great spot at the moment and only struggles when it cannot reach its target. This usually happens when going into a caster comp that is very spread out. Quick tips, in solo shuffle I found that a lot of success comes from taking the initiative and calling out a target for your team to attack. On top of this, employing a basic strategy for your team goes a long way. For example, if the enemy team has a balanced druid or warlock, those are great targets to pursue because they have high damage output when left to their devices. Proper CC placement will help with certain matchups. Like if you have a caster on your team and are going against a melee cleave, it's important to get your bleeds up on everyone and try to slow down the pressure on your caster as he runs away. You can use Thorns, Roots, Bash, and Cyclone to help alleviate damage on a friendly. Finally, I suggest getting used to casting Cyclones as the new PvP talent Wild Attunement is very strong and will help you build a lot of combo points and get free damage on your opponents. Well, that about wraps up the video. Let me know in the comment section if this has helped you on your solo shuffle adventure. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Feral Druid PvP videos. Y'all have a great day. Thank you.